Hello biology, and welcome to a video going over how to insert data into a spreadsheet. We're going to be using Google Sheets a lot this year for a lot of data that we collect. Today is just the basics in terms of how to put data into columns and what that might look like. We'll get into computations and calculations and making graphs soon enough. So in column 1, you're going to place all of your tree numbers in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you had a seedling, I believe I also asked you to do a 5-S. The S stands for sapling, and you can just press yes here. You're then going to put in your tree species, so maybe fir, birch, beech, maple. If you had a sapling, you had to measure the distance from that sapling to the nearest adult tree in meters, and I would prefer that you do them in I'll put this right here, 0.1 meter increments. So I'm going to do 7.3 meters. The CBH is the circumference at breast height of your tree. So that might be 43, 23, 34, 32, 21. Now, if you measured a tree height above 2 meters, you needed to have done that with an Estes gun. And to get this measurement, angle tan, what you're going to do is you're going to go into Google or a calculator. So I'm going to go to Google calculator, and I'm going to make sure I am in degrees, not radians. More on that when you get to like geometry, algebra 2, I'm not sure. And you're going to do tan of, let's say I got 32 degrees. That's 0.624. I'm going to put in this decimal, so 6.248, so I'm going to round up to 0.625. Let's do that for this one, 0.625. The distance I measured was 5 meters. I'm going to do this calculation right now, equals this times this, and I'm good to go. I'm going to click and drag right now, so that automatically happens for all of you, where if you put in the distance that you measured the angle from and the angle of the tan, you'll just automatically get the height of it. Now, if you have a sapling, such as this maple sapling, and you didn't use an angle, you can just go into column H, press delete, and type in 1.5. Piece of cake. Sapling PAR is going to be the solar intensity that you measured, so 34. And then soil moisture is going to be 8.3 or 7.4 or 3.2. Don't put any percents next to these because that will throw off the data. For the sake of doing this part again, let's say I measured an angle of a birch tree at 68. So I'm going to go now here, press tan of 68, 2.47. So I'm going to do 2.47. The distance I measured was 5 meters, and voila, that's all right. Oh, I see. There's a dollar sign here. We're going to get rid of the dollar sign. I'm not sure why the dollar sign is there. You won't need to worry about this. There we go, 12. Now if I do this, perfect, maple 1.3. All right, I'm going to end the video now because there's an issue with this calculation. It will be fixed for when you put in this data. But for the sake of doing this again, let's say I measured an angle at 85 degrees. So I'm going to go in here. Just again, you want to be in degrees. Press tan of 85. 11.43 would be the number that you put in here, and then the distance here. If you have questions, feel free to see me. Again, you're going to be putting this in your data sheet, so make sure that you are doing this in your data sheet. And yeah, we'll be using this data really soon to start talking about results. See you soon.